Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my comic reviews for Ultimates number 8, Astonishing X-Men 48, and X-Force number 23. I'll start with X-Force. Now, this is the end of the Captain Britain multi-universe spanning war type nonsense. Now, overall, I really enjoyed this issue. It had some fun with it, and there's a lot of seriousness going on. You know, the fun being the interaction between Nightcrawler and Megan, the seriousness, like stuff like what happened to Phantom X losing his face, Deadpool slashing things up. It was really a great time. Now, the one thing that I thought was interesting, but unfortunately, I doubt this is going to carry over. It's the ramifications of what happened at the end of this issue, especially with Captain Britain and Psylocke. Now, I understand Remender's doing Secret Avengers as well as X-Force, but I don't know if he would actually bring over the consequences of what happened. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it's basically Captain Britain forced Psylocke to do something that she was too weak to do, or he was too weak to do on his own. And because they're on separate teams, I don't think that it's going to be a plot point that's going to be resolved anytime soon. Hopefully sometime in the future somebody else will bring it up, because they're really taking Psylocke's character into a whole new level of characterization, and she's really going through a very difficult time with it. I thought the art, I wasn't a big fan of the art from start to finish, but it kind of warmed up to me a little bit. But at the same time, I'm going to be glad to see when this thing goes, because there's a lack of backgrounds. It's very loose, and I don't like it as loose as it is here. And I needed a little bit more from what was going on in the story to match what I was visualizing on the page, and I think it needed extra help with that part of it. But overall, I thought that this was a solid storyline. The ending was satisfactory. Came out of left field, and I wish more writers would take the time, the care to craft a story with an impactful ending like Remender did. And most of the time writers just take the easy way out, and this was definitely not an easy victory. So that's that one. Okay, Astonishing X-Men number 48. I really enjoyed this issue. To me, this almost was like an old X-Men title, not the newer X-Men with all this intergalactic nonsense and heavy themes and things like that. This, to me, at least the way it started, was it had a little bit of humor in it, and it also had a lot of action in it, or I should say, the way it's going to be starting going into it. You can tell that this is going to definitely be a battlefield series, and it reminded me kind of like what the old X-Men were like. I liked the art, the writing was pretty decent. I like the addition of the characters that they're using in this. I think it's a nice mix of characters, and I think this sounds like it's gonna be a fun run. Now, the only thing my main problem that I had with it, which was a convenient plot point, was you had North Star's, boyfriend was put a tracking device on him so he can follow him, and I'm like going, when Wolverine comes calling, saying, "Suit up, I need your help," to me that does not mean now's the time to follow him, because you know what I mean? It's like you're just asking for trouble. And trouble happens, which was no surprise to me. And I just hope he gets killed, because any type of foolishness like that does not deserve to be rewarded with you surviving to the next storyline. I doubt that that's what's going to happen, but that's my hope. He dies. Overall, though, I really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to the next issue. And this is probably the only besides Wolverine and the X-Men, this is the only other X title that I'm really having fun with. Oh, I should paraphrase that. X-Men title. X-Force, on the other hand, is the best. Still one of the best. Alright, Ultimates. I really enjoyed this issue. So far, as you can tell, I'm a broken record. I'm really enjoying, and I'm really enjoying. And this was a fun issue in the sense of it had some great Hulk violence. It had government betraying the Ultimates. And it had Reed Richards actually going to the Hulk and saying, dude, you're on the wrong team. Look, what did they promise you? Look what they've already betrayed you. And he actually rationalized with the Hulk that what he was doing was wrong. And he took away pretty much their biggest asset. And this was just a great read. It's setting things up perfectly for a climactic battle I just can't wait for. Part of me is going, well, this is moving it along a little slow for my taste. But at the same time, it's really all the pieces are slowly starting to fit together, and it's really they're going to have a really tough time to overcome this mess. And I'm really curious because since this is the Ultimate Universe, what is going to carry over as the aftermath of this battle? Because technically things can't remain exactly the same. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to play out. One thing that's surprising me is since this is Reed Richards, where's the Thing? Ben Grimm. Where's Susan Storm? Where's Johnny? Where are those people? I know Johnny's in Ultimate X-Men, and he probably won't show up, but where's the other two? So I have a feeling it would not surprise me if they show up at the last minute. But, great read. Now, as you can see, this thing comes with a code. So I'm going to share the code for somebody. Now, here's the instructions here. And I wrote the code so you can probably read it better. Okay. Overall, I was very, very pleased with these 3 Marvel titles. And I look forward to the next issues, especially this one. There's going to be some good stuff coming. Because you got the Omegas, Omega Reds, and the new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants coming. Anyways, if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think, and I'll have iVampire reviews next.